So John, I'm going to tell you about the almost luckiest night of my life. It's the reason I don't play cards anymore. Any good gambler will tell you it's not so much the winning, it's the thrill of the hazard, just like Erdnase taught us, that really makes it worth doing. Well, in this evening, that thrill was pretty big. I was 4 cards into a game, and I had some interesting players across from me, but we'll talk more about them in a moment. To begin with, I'd like you to take that deck of cards and shuffle it. You can shuffle it however you want, whichever way you would like. You can even feel free to push it around on the table if you want, vent some childhood anger. That's it. Get really annoyed about not getting that BMX.
You knew?
I did. Good.
I've never worked in a casino.
No, that's okay. As long as you're happy that you have shuffled the cards. At this point as well, really take a second to think about what this means. You have fairly shuffled the deck. If you had shuffled more, the cards wouldn't have ended up in that position. If you had shuffled less, it would have ended up in a different position. Yet again, I want you, just like you would in a real card game, to cut the cards and complete the cut. Good. So right now you've shuffled and you've cut. I told you that it was almost the luckiest night of my life. I was 4 cards into a game. I was playing against one other guy, an interesting guy. It was interesting because he was well known for his comedy magic, and his name began with a J, and his last name began with an A, and people called him Archini. That was what was interesting about him. Yeah. So the problem was, the 4 cards that I got dealt, well, you can see there's one card that's missing that might have made this interesting. You shuffled, you cut. This is my card, this is your card. If you had shuffled a little bit more, I wouldn't have got the card that I got. If you had shuffled a little bit less, I wouldn't have got the cards that I got. This is the one that you shuffled, this is the one that you dealt me. Hopefully your bad luck curse has broken tonight, and it won't just be a case of being almost lucky, but very lucky.